Hey, good morning, everybody. Looks good. Hope everybody had a good week this week. But I am just east of downtown Dallas, and we are getting set up and getting ready to do an event called Feed the Need. What's up, Noli? Hey, Johnny. So the event doesn't start for another half hour, but I was going to jump on and do a live stream and try to get maybe some local activists and viewers out here. Noli, Johnny, Princess and Pirates, Human Being. Oh, you guys are here? Cool. Oh, in Dallas, yeah. Hey, Blue Isis. Good morning, Safety Man, Cowboys Nation. Elucidator. We are at 2929 Hickory Street. Yeah, 2929 Hickory Street here in Dallas. So this event, they're going to open carry, and they're bringing up supplies and food to feed the homeless. And like in a lot of cases, doing good. What's up?
I wish you had some of them jeans over there.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of. It starts in about a half an hour, but we're going to get people bringing in. Yeah, they'll probably have some.
I'm talking about right there.
Oh, those aren't mine.
Oh, I thought them was yours.
Yeah, no, I think that's somebody's stuff.
No, I ain't bothering that.
Because it was here when I showed up. Yeah, sorry, but there'll probably be some later.
It might be.
Yeah. It's been nice out here, though.
Yeah. Y'all got a lot of stuff going on today.
Yeah. Hey, Marine Vet Mom. So I was gonna say that this time of year, winter hits pretty hard. So they try to time it where in the heat of the winter, or the beginning of the heat of the winter, is when they hold this event, so that they can get people who want to donate to come out and donate, like tents and sleeping bags and warm clothes and supplies that the people need to survive. So the city of Fort Worth just passed the anti-homeless bill. They made it a specific bill to prosecute people who go urban camping on private property. So they made this as the city ordinance where the police officers can go and demand from somebody that they show you paperwork or an email or a letter showing that the landowner gave you permission to be on their property. And it overwhelmingly passed in the city of Fort Worth. We have another group over here that's been feeding people pancakes and orange juice and eggs. Actually looks really good. But, so for you guys that are local, We're 2929 Hickory Street and Jeffries. But there's another event over here where somebody's making pancakes and eggs and breakfast. So one thing I didn't know about some of these shelters is that they don't allow you to bring your belongings in there. I think they allow you to bring like one little bag or something, like a backpack. But I didn't know that the policy was that if you decide to go into a shelter for either safety or to get food or showers or clothes, you know, to sleep, get a good night's sleep, you're not allowed to bring in your stuff. So a lot of these people have to choose between leaving all their stuff outside while they go into a shelter or not going to the shelter. But I didn't know that. Oh, last year too, I was amazed how many people sleep out of their cars, like how many families and single moms live in their cars. I would say last year we had about, I'm just guessing, maybe a dozen or 2 dozen families that pulled up living out of their vehicles. Yeah, most shelters are privately owned. Huh, I didn't know. Well, Legacy Media, Atlanta, Georgia is not the only city that does that. Vegas sends their homeless to California, to Southern California, and also to Salt Lake. I know Salt Lake sends their homeless with one-way tickets down to Vegas and San Diego. And California does the same thing. California sends people on one-way tickets out of town. Newfie Bullet, hey buddy. Lucinator, V7 Avalon. We had 2 deaths from carbon monoxide and now we have warming rooms, yeah. So, I would encourage you all, no matter what town or city you live in, to maybe, if you can, go buy some blankets or some socks, or maybe a jacket or sweater, maybe some beauty supplies, new combs, hairbrushes, whatever, and go find a shelter, someone to give them to. Maybe donate it to Catholic Charities, or any church will probably take supplies if you didn't want to go downtown. Yeah, they just migrate the homeless. Yeah, so this need to feed the need. The city of Dallas passed an ordinance with the health district that prohibits some people from. Yeah, it's illegal to feed more than, like, I think 75 people. But this event starts at 10 o'clock. We'll have people rolling in and out all day. Last year they had really good food. Yeah, Freeman caught wind of this. He's a big Second Amendment activist. And this group comes out and they open carry. They do not pull permits with the city of Dallas. We don't need permission from Master to help our fellow brothers and sisters. But yeah, Iggy.
So you I get
46. It's actually pretty warm out here. I'm about to take off my sweater. Hey, Beth Trader. G-Mob Pine. Desert Goat. We're in Dallas right now, and I'm not in Austin. Yeah. So another thing that they did in Dallas, we have a lot of, especially here in downtown, we have a lot of places underneath the freeways where people can camp and set up tents. And the city of Dallas went through and evacuated everybody under the freeways and put up fences so nobody can utilize that space. So then people get kicked out from underneath the freeway where they had shelter, and they have to go move somewhere else. So we are just east of Dallas. That's Dallas over there. I guess you could say, yeah, we're not south. We're just straight east. Maybe a little to the north. Hey, suspicious activity. Yeah, I thought about taking a grinder out there and grinding off the locks and pulling down some of the fence line. Hey, Amish drywall. It's pretty cool. We'll get people all day coming by, driving by and dropping off supplies. Marine Vet Mom, I would say, I think last year we had at least, if I'm guessing, probably 50 volunteers that came out. And maybe about another 50 that came by and dropped off supplies. Yeah, a good pair of wire cutters. Well, no, I'd bring the grinders just to grind off the locks. Because they just put those cheap locks on there. So this property right here, you see that no trespassing sign? This property is owned. Look at this. It's just a bunch of junk. It used to go to the dump. But guess who owns this property? The Dallas Independent School District. They want to keep people off their property, right? But talk about being irresponsible landowners, right? Like, they despise these people, right? A lot of people, they won't say it publicly, but when they pass city ordinances and when they get the police to come out here and harass these people and arrest them and, you know, do whatever they want, they despise and loathe these people, right? Because they want to come up and set up a tent or come sleep on the ground out here. But then when the government, and it's just not the city, Dallas ISD school district, city of Dallas does this too, but they'll have property and they're irresponsible with the property that we give them. It's our property. They set up this stupid fence to keep people out. I don't know, it just amazes me. And the property smells over there, dude. I will give them the benefit, guys. We did just have a tornado. We had a it was an EF3 that I think did tear up like 5 or 7 schools that Dallas ISD owns. So this might be some of the debris left over from the tornado cleanup. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt on this one. That we're going on like 2 months after that event, maybe a month and a half. You know, it could have been taken care of by now. I bet you that's what it is. I bet you all this debris and junk is just where they decided to bring some of their tornado cleanup. But city government not permitted. Uh-oh. We're gonna get a cop watch? No, it's just an ambulance. I don't think I'll cop watch anyways. I don't want to bring any unnecessary attention to these guys. So this group, Feed the Need, did not ask Master for permission to hold this event. We don't need permission to do good things. So there's a few videos that went viral a couple years ago in other cities where churches, I think it was a church, a community church that was feeding homeless people. I want to say in San Diego, but it doesn't matter where. It could be any city. But they were holding a like Feed the Need in the park, and the police came and shut it down because they wanted them to get permits, and they wanted the health district to be. Sorry guys. There's another incident where same thing. I think these people were doing a Feed the Need in a park somewhere, and same thing. I want to say like it was a community church, and they had somebody put bleach on their food. We got a lot of people rolling up now, bringing in food and supplies. So I think Otto said that they were going to head up here. Otto and 702, and Not Now, Maybe Later, and Chris Powers. But I know they were up pretty late last night. They were up here pretty late. What's up, Fitzcam? Yeah, we'll see. Last year we had a few police drive by, but nobody stopped by and said anything, or nobody tried to prevent us from doing that. What's up, Annan? Mind Bender. But we are just east of Dallas. We are on Jeffries and Hickory. 2900 Hickory is where we are at. The frauders are sleeping off their drunk binge. So we'll see. I'm hoping last year they had a big turnout. I was hoping this year that they'd have a hopefully I was hoping for like a 20-30% increase. That we'll see. Hay News Now, Nebraska. Yep. Isn't that why the Second Amendment got involved to ensure the government didn't stop this? Yes. Right and wrongs, I agree with you on that. I believe in helping each other out and fair trade and all. Annan says, wow, a lot of people there. Yep. Sir David, nice to be here. Yep. How are you feeling? Johnny says, I think so. Mind Bender. Bad Trader says, hey, go. I'll try to round up some support. Got 64 people watching.
What up? Whoever you are in the internet land.
So, do you want to give us a brief history of how this got started? And
Oh yeah, sure. 7 years ago, it was completely illegal in Texas to feed the homeless. So you could go into a McDonald's, buy a burger, walk out of the McDonald's and hand it to somebody that was hungry, and congratulations, you just broke the law. And there were people ready and willing and actually did cage people for that stuff. A few years ago, they fought a court battle with a church group that dared people against, without the king's permission. So what they did is they loosened the requirements from feeding literally no one to you're not allowed to feed more than 75 people at once. And so they'll still cage you for it, and so we're still out here doing it anyway. That's what we're doing.
cool. And we brought guns to ensure our safety and our rights, right?
Yeah, I just had a great conversation with you know what, let me get I was about to talk through this on a stream over Disenthrall, so let me get this going too.
Yeah, plug your website.
Disenthrall.me/platforms will give you all the places that we stream. Alright. Well, no, I'll go ahead and tell you about it. So, what was the question?
We were talking about the Second Amendment.
Oh yeah, so that whole thing, not even the Republicans generally understand what the Second Amendment is for. They think it's for, self-defense and protecting your house and your family. I mean, yeah, sure, that too, but what the people that created the Second Amendment created it for was for when, not if, government went immoral. And what better example of government doing that than making it illegal to feed the homeless? And so we're out here showing people what the Second Amendment was actually for, which is protecting yourself from immoral government while you do perfectly good, legit, moral things in the world.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey. You all have a EGA? I don't know what time it is.
About 10.
Okay.
Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie says, hey, David, I'm only popping in. I have an appointment to help someone in 5 minutes. Cool. It isn't for gangs in South Central LA. No. But if they choose to carry, they can too. It's their right. So, when our founding fathers created the Second Amendment, I don't know if a lot of people know this, but Europe was sending over all their criminals to America. So if you could imagine that, they were sending all their criminal elements over to our country. Yeah, it's fine. You can use it if you need to. That Europe at that time was sending over all their criminals to America, and they still set up the Second Amendment, and they didn't set any limitations on who can carry and who could defend themselves. They didn't exclude criminals. So when someone tells me, oh, well, they were at a traffic stop and they're felons, they can't have a weapon, I'm like, well, that's just their law that they made up. You know, our founding fathers had far worse criminals than what we have today. We're the same amount of criminals, right? And they didn't set any limitations or prohibitions on who can carry, who can defend themselves. Morning Lightning Dave, Jan, Poor Dirt Farmer. Thank you all for checking in. Joe Black. Amish Drywall. Texas Justice, yes, this is the open carry fee, the homeless that they were talking about. They're called it's called Feed the Need. I'm David, by the way. Daniel, nice to meet you. Yeah, YouTube. 79 people watching right now. Yeah.
They recognize that the right to self-defense is a human right. Felon or not, the right to self-defense is a human right. You can't take it away.
Yeah. Chalk across America today? Yeah, go grab some chalk and draw.
I don't understand. I'm in the same situation. If I was just standing around and get 4 or 5 different items, that's just standing, man. No, I was saying, I'm in the homeless person before. If I use the steady galley silver table and get 4 or 5 items, and somebody behind you can't get it, that don't make sense.
Oh yeah,
that's why I'm not up there, man.
Take one item.
Oh man.
Yeah, unless you got a family or something.
If you don't have a procedure how you letting them get this, that's just like them bags that you all got, the bed bag. If you ain't got a procedure for that,
We're going to form a line because we have multiple drugs coming. We've got a lot of food bags. We have a lot of food coming. We can form a line down there. As long as it's heavier, we can shove down to everything. Don't run. Yeah, we can form a line. That's awesome. Because we have lots of different colors here today. We'll get started in like an hour and a half.
All right. So all you Dallas peeps, we have Open Carry Texas here. We have a lot of different groups here. up, Debbie Zabriskie? So I brought a bunch of beauty supplies, toothbrushes, care kits, fingernail clippers, toothbrushes, combs. I'd probably say, I don't know. No Blue Line gang members. I'm looking for a little skinny white dude that has a red beard. But I don't see one today yet. Yeah, I should bring these people chalk. But
What do you have for the stock, the pants? Was up to 5, 35. Oh,
good morning, Jennifer. How's it going? I'm not sure if the Redbeard fellow's coming or not. I was busy this week, and I meant to call him towards the end of the week and ask him if he's way up here. But the red-bearded wonder may or may not show up. But we have a few groups out here, and that's awesome. And that's all it takes is just, you know, a few people to get together and decide that they're going to help other people. Dallas Emergency Response Vehicle, transportation van. Maybe I'll stand here and be sentinel. Look out for... See if Dallas PD tries to bring SWAT out here or something dumb. Yeah, paddy wagon. But yeah, so if you're all looking for subs, go ahead and hit number 9. Hit number 9 right now. And those inside the chat, if you guys are feeling generous, please jump in and sub to these people. Yep. So according to Jennifer, Marine Vet Mom's looking for subs. Hey, good morning, Eastern Kentucky. Got some construction workers driving through. The 1696 means only females allowed. All right, Lucid there. I know you can get it. Get it to focus. So I'll walk up to the end of the street and show you guys where we are in approximate location from the downtown Dallas. So that is Interstate 30 right in front of us, right over there. And this is, oh, next to the Apple. 1718 Jeffrey. They're being very good. Get around these trees. That's the Chase building, and there's downtown Dallas. And yep. I'm going cross country soon, Dave, and I will be going to Cop-Off with you one night. Yeah, it sounds good. Byron Juan, you have been busy the past couple days. Yeah. Morning, Karen Smith. Shoot, I should have brought I could have brought little baby shark with me to this event. She could have been my partner for today. So yeah, it's getting busy now. We got another group over here feeding people breakfast. They got bacon, or sausage, eggs, pancakes, orange juice. That's awesome to see. Alright guys, I think we killed this live stream. I'm gonna go live later, but I got some stuff to unload in my truck. And I think I'm gonna go over there and help organize and separate stuff. And help people bring in donations. But just wanted to go live for a little while and encourage everybody to get active in their own communities at whatever level that you all feel comfortable doing. Whether that's jumping on a charity and donating money, or actively seeking out and finding events like this and participating, or starting your own event. But all of us can use help every now and then, and you know, but I do appreciate y'all checking in, and y'all have a good day. Hope you guys stay productive, and we'll see you guys later.